So you'll come back if you want to share anything or you have any questions. Welcome back. So with your goals, if you did manage, to get the clear goals, for homework, I'd like to give you that for each one of your goals that you got today, you're going to write 3 action steps that you can easily take today, right? From today or tomorrow, you can easily take them. It can be small, they don't have to be something huge, but there are 3 action steps for every goal, right? Very tangible, very easy 3 action steps. Um, and let them be pleasurable, let them have fun. Like when you think about your action steps, they must give you joy. Don't let it be a chore. Be like, oh no. So if your reaction is oh, then maybe don't do that yet. Let's start with, because you're just beginning the goal, so make sure it's fun. Okay, so make sure there's 3 action steps that are easy, but they feel like, okay, I'm moving towards my goal, I'm contributing towards this, and at the same time I'm having fun doing it. And then once you're in it and you're kind of doing it for a while, then you can kind of, do the more uncomfortable, not really uncomfortable, the ones that feel like chores. But to start with, definitely give yourself permission to take the fun things on first. Does anybody want to share anything? How easy was it to connect? Yeah, tell me, Carrie.
I was really curious about this because I am an over planner. I mean, everything goes to the busy front brain,
Uh huh.
and I have a difficult time allowing my subconscious to have a say
Uh
because
huh.
I write marketing plans impulsively. I mean, that's what I do. So to think of my creative life in terms of goals and not just have it be, taken over
Mm-hmm.
by by the very deliberate conscious part of my brain was terrific. And getting rid of preconceptions was
Mm-hmm.
really terrific. And then just letting things bubble up. And of course, they're not alien to me. They're parts of me and things I've been pursuing,
Mm-hmm.
but they're reframed and they're interconnected in a way I'd not seen before. And that was really powerful. Really, really powerful. It was like this triangle, and each of the three made the other two stronger. And it was so obvious when I looked at it that way that it was just wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Yeah, isn't it? It's our subconscious is, we know so much, and it's not about even sometimes not even getting in touch with things that we don't know. It's exactly that, solidifying the things we know. And like you said, I finally saw it. Because when you're in our day to day, we're just using our conscious mind. We have so much other things, like so much is going on in here that yeah, it's just all the chatter that we just don't pay attention to what really is within. And then finally, when we just give ourselves this half hour to dive deep and connect, we actually see it and we feel it, and we're 100% focused. That's what hypnosis is, 100% focus. So it helps you highlight everything that you need to see that's already within. How was it for you, Ivana, for your first time?
Yeah, so it was my first hypnosis session, and I didn't expect anything. And I'm also very, very conscious in planning. So I was having these flashes from my consciousness,
Mm-hmm.
uh, but I actually managed to phase it out.
Oh, good.
And it was so interesting that I'm not that very good with visualization, but I felt it. I
Perfect.
really felt the energy, and it was such a familiar energy, and it felt, as you said, as first I imagined the room, it was empty, it was blurry, it was kind of a cold, but then it got warmer and familiar. And when the guide showed up, as you said, it was just this familiar energy, like really like coming home. And the 3 goals that I saw, it was actually something that it has been in me this whole time, but it is totally different from what I'm doing now. It
Ah.
is completely different. And I've been flipping around my career goals like for more than a year now, and I'm just so confused because this what I'm doing now is actually not what I want to do, and I've been struggling with should I change my career? I worked so hard for it. I've put 15 years into it. Should I just leave it now? But that's what I felt now in this session. That was just so right. It was in place. It's like, yeah, hi. Yeah, it was a really, really positive experience for me. And it felt so expansive because I feel a lot of constrictions. Um, and this was like really such a liberating experience. And it came really from solar plexus and from heart chakra. And it was just so expansive. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Of course. I'm
Yeah,
so glad you all do the work. So that's why I always want to hear, like,
yeah,
how fascinating
yeah,
it all is. Thank you. Thank you for
yeah.
sharing that.
Beautiful.
Exactly. And when we say like, oh, I've been putting so much into, a previous career, like you said, and um,
Yeah,
there's also a thing that we don't, because we don't like absolutes, right? Because absolute means a drastic shift and change. So therefore, the subconscious mind is going to start to sabotage. So for you to also say like, okay, it's not an absolute, doesn't mean I have to completely abandon that. I always have that.
yeah,
That's there, and I'm going to slowly start to integrate these new ideas. So, for example, these
yeah,
three new goals that for you are so different, you will now
yeah,
create three little action steps. You know, it could, just for example, if you were to say like, well, I want to be a designer. I want to
mm-hmm,
design furniture. So to begin with,
mm-hmm,
you can start with very small. I'm going to buy one of the best magazines that's out there. I'm going to
mm-hmm,
watch some sort of YouTube lecture on it. And then
yeah,
I'm going to try sketching things out just for fun,
yeah,
and so
yeah,
slowly, just very, very slowly integrating
yeah,
until it
yeah.
starts to feel familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And in the terms of the world we're living in, and it's for me, everything felt so drastically, so drastic measures, but it's
Mhm.
actually, um, it doesn't have to be like if I choose it now another career, that means I'm leaving everything behind because that was what was actually bothering me. Does that
Mhm.
mean that now I'm losing everything? But actually, I'm not. I
Yeah.
still am what I am and what I've learned. And it's
Mhm.
okay to change your mind because I don't have support from my family circle, and it's a little bit tough being on your own.
Yeah, it's
But
tough.
I found peace in it, and I think that's like the most important thing because one of the suggestions from the guy was like, follow your intuition. You have it. Your intuition is
Yeah.
inside. So don't be scared. Just go with it. And that was
Yeah,
so comforting. Yeah.
exactly. Does anyone else identify with kind of having to shift something that they were, they were doing one thing and now suddenly maybe today to discover that there's something else that they need to do? Yeah, Juan is nodding his head. Yeah, yeah. Share with us, Juan, what did you discover? If you want, of course.
Yes, I like to share. Well, I discovered, I for me it was also very interesting, as always. Well, I had to take a job as an Uber driver,
Mm-hmm.
and I have been doing that. And I thought to myself, because I am working in order to be a meditation teacher, I started to teach meditation and it was good, but I can't live from that yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I am working on this Uber driver thing. And in my head, it was aligned because I think while I'm meditating, while I'm driving, I'm getting to know and knowing, meeting a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good, right?
Yeah.
But then I started to feel pain because it's a lot of time, it's a lot of work, and it gives me money to live, but not enough to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So I start to think that I am punishing myself in with by not taking actions to like getting another job that is better for
Uh-huh.
me.
Uh-huh.
So my goals were talk more, like get your truth available for others to hear.
Yeah.
But well, the first one, it was not related to anything that I'm doing right now. The first goal that came to me is teaching soccer and playing soccer more with kids.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, I didn't expect that. And I love soccer, and I know deep in my heart that that is very, very, very me, very myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first goal. But I think I'm gonna I'm gonna take actions for the second goal, that was speak more your truth, and yeah, get it more clear.
Yeah.
And the third one was achieve more time for yourself and for meditation by probably teaching meditation and coaching.
Beautiful. Well, you know what I would encourage you when you said I'll probably focus, if you got your 3 goals, to continue the trust with your subconscious mind, take action steps for all of them, right? Because then you'll, like, it can be, for you, it can be something small, like maybe you just get a bowl and play on your own. You know, it can be just, I'll just kick a ball around for a bit. Or maybe something else that represents soccer for you, something that represents that goal for you. Do it, you know, even if it's for 1 week, just so you get a sense of achievement. So that, like, okay, the subconscious communicated, the conscious heard, now they're working together harmoniously into action. It can be the tiniest thing, but then you're building trust with yourself. Okay, so then you know that, oh, when I feel, I send the messages here and then they get executed. So that's important as well. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much for sharing, everyone. Thank you. If I'm still here, if anybody wants to share anything else, of course. I know I'm going way over time, but I'm a bit naughty like that. There's no David, so I'm ruling today. Time schmime. But seriously, if anybody wants to share anything, otherwise I'm quite happy to, bid you all adieu until next time. And if you've got any questions, by the way, you can always email me. I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but I do private sessions as well. So you can always email me if you want to ask about that as well. Yeah, I always forget to mention, but yeah, I am available for privates too. Villana, darling.
It was so lovely, Desi. I love going on these journeys with you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love sharing it with you. And to me, actually, the talking part is also very important because I love creating the circle of trust. And now I think like most of you know each other anyway, so it feels a bit more and more comfortable to share. And also that maybe I've said that before, but I believe that whatever comes to the group, I think that every group comes together for a purpose, and there's some sort of unity, like a conscious, the universal consciousness of unity, that whatever is going on for one person today is probably going on for a few of you. So there's always this similarity, and you can mirror each other and even help each other out just by sharing, and that includes me as well. Like, I gather so much and I learn from all of you too. So thank you so much as well. It's just incredible to see how creative everyone is, and the amazing, and you're doing great work, by the way, because I'm just saying words, I'm just guiding you and you're doing all the work. Yeah. So you're achieving a lot more, so just knowing that as well. But I'm just saying words. You're doing the work. So pat yourself on the back for that.
But you're a wonderful teacher. That's why, right? I really love when you say, let it go. That helps so much. I've listened to you. I've been with you several times now. I know, but that is so powerful. It really makes you, the way the accent you're saying it with, the emphasizing, the let it go. I just found several times that gives me such a relaxation.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's in the
wonderful.
progressive, in the beginning, right? As we go into that.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good. I'm glad. let it go, let it all go.
Let it
And
go.
it's powerful what we can do, you know, when we let it go, even for those 30 minutes. You find that, you know, what else can you bring it back on afterwards? And you might be able to, you can bring back the old anxieties, but they're just not going to have the same weight. You know, it just kind of, it shifts immediately. So it's important to even just let it go for just for now, you know, just for now. All right. Well, such pleasure to see you all. Lots of love to
Thank you so
everyone.
much.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
See all
Desi.
soon.
Thank
By the way,
you.
I'm doing
Thank you so much.
I'm
Thank
doing
you
a
so
free
much.
Zoom. Just so you know, I'm doing a free Zoom on Sunday. I'll gather your emails, or maybe I'll get. It's gonna be my own Zoom meeting. I'm doing it mainly for like my Instagram followers, but I want to invite you all as well to come on. And it will be Sunday, the 6th, June 6th. I think that's Sunday. At 6 p.m. London time, so it's 10 a.m. Pacific as well. So if you all want to join, it will be on abundance. It'll be on abundance.
Yes.
Sounds
Great,
good.
thank you.
Perfect. All right. That is all for
Okay,
today.
thank you.
I
Lots
just
of love.
have a
See you
question.
soon. Oh, yeah.
Where, okay, should I send you my email or share for the Zoom meeting on
Oh yeah,
Saturday?
you can share. I mean, I'm gonna get David to send out, but if you all want to send me your email as well, I will email you my. I'll send you here symbiosis hypnosis at gmail.com. Symbiosis. This is my email. If you all want to maybe like
Okay.
take a little screen grab out of, or maybe copy it.
Yeah.
Symbiosis hypnosis,
Perfect.
and you can just send me an email. And just, yeah, and I'll just send you the invite.
Thank you.
My pleasure.